Have you heard the news? RTD has a free travel training program for active AccessRide participants designed to teach participants how to use public transit as a way to expand their transportation options and save money. Did we mention it was free? That's right, there's no charge for the program. And you can use your AccessRide identification card to ride the fixed route and call-and-ride buses for free. Participants in the travel training program will not lose their AccessRide service. Your AccessRide service will remain unchanged, and you can decide whether you want to use a fixed route bus, light rail, call-and-ride, or paratransit service. The choice is yours. You'll receive individualized attention, training, and practice with a travel trainer on how to use bus and light rail services. Training continues until you're comfortable using transit on your own.
I do actually have blind mobility skills, but I needed to fine-tune them more, and my instructor allowed me to feel more confident.
Being able to use public transit for some of your transportation needs offers independence, freedom, and saves you money. Instead of paying AccessRide, you can ride the bus and light rail for free.
I'm interested in riding the bus because I do not have a car, and it is the only mode of transportation that I have. Otherwise, I'd have to take a taxi. And that gets to be expensive.
Why call up days in advance in order to schedule a trip? Bring spontaneity back to your life. Learn how to use fixed route buses and light rail, and enjoy the freedom of traveling whenever you desire.
I like the light rail because it's fast.
RTD's travel instruction program offers people more transportation options while saving money. With backgrounds in human services and extensive training in transit resources, expert travel trainers begin the training process with an in-home meeting to get to know each participant and understand the scope of his or her needs and abilities. The trainer will want to understand your communication skills, physical and cognitive abilities, health, and coping skills. Family members and caregivers will be encouraged to participate throughout the process.
Well, our family has been delighted that John has this independence and he can get around town by himself. And this was a goal for John, to learn to ride the bus independently. We're proud of him and we're happy he has this opportunity.
Together with the trainer, you will determine realistic travel goals. Not all destinations that a person may be interested in are necessarily reasonable locations to go to using bus or light rail. The professional travel trainer evaluates when trips are realistic on public transit and when AccessRide is a better choice. While practicing in the community, trainers will help you identify the correct bus, board using the stairs or lift, show the driver your AccessRide identification card, ask for wheelchair securement, know when to signal your stop, and when and how to exit the bus. Training techniques are adapted to assist you to overcome the barriers that limit your use of bus or light rail on specific trips. This process is repeated as often as it takes for you to gain confidence and feel comfortable traveling independently.
I go to the grocery store and pretty much how to get down to Centennial, where we used to live.
Aprendí mucho y me sirvió hasta el día de hoy. Me muevo mucho. Me gusta porque salgo bastante y voy.
Trainers provide continual reassurance throughout the training process to promote a positive learning experience and alleviate any concerns. Before you ride alone, travel trainers use an extensive skills checklist to determine your ability to handle all of the steps in the travel process. For example, can you safely cross streets, understand and identify bus numbers, identify landmarks and be attentive to surroundings, understand bus rules, ask for help if needed, do you know how to respond to strangers, and understand what to do if you get on the wrong bus. Participants are successful when they've demonstrated the skills necessary to travel safely and feel confident to make the trip independently. After training is complete, you can always participate in the program again if you're interested in learning a new route.
I want to learn how to ride a bus by myself so I can get around by myself without depending on other people, most of all.
I'm really impressed with the service that you provide.
family members and caregivers enjoy more flexibility and freedom in their lives too, knowing that their family member is able to safely and confidently use public transportation. Let RTD's travel training program expand your world.